Hi everyone. Today I am in Tinkercad demonstrating a thing called a torc. This is a an ancient worn thing in the Celtic tradition, and this is the basic shape of it: a twisted thing. They would take metal and twist it like this. It's always made out of metal. So great. So where did I find this? I found this under the shape generators. It is under shape generators all. And it's on page 9 toward the top, the twisty ring. So just drag one of those over. And it's a little strange here. There's a maximum to this inner diameter. I'm just gonna go ahead and take that all the way up. Right, so just start by maxing out that inner diameter. And that's good enough for now. Unless you want it to be a lot twistier or less twisty, you can adjust these parameters. I'm fine with it for now. So I'm going to try to size this to the right size. I suppose a neck is roughly a cylinder. So let's think about that. All right. So 40 millimeters, I think. Yes, 40 millimeters, I have it written down, for a man is the average diameter of a neck. And it's about 35 for a woman, for an adult. So you can measure your circumference of your neck and then divide by pi to get the diameter, or you can just guess based on those averages. 40 is the average for an adult man, 35 for an adult woman. So I'm just going to take this, put it up there somewhere, and stretch it. I'm going to hold the Shift key so that it doesn't get too warped, and then I'm going to just try to roughly center it. Still a little bit too big. We don't want anyone getting choked here. That's pretty good if we want it to be relatively tight. That's not bad. Okay. Good. So I think I've sized it pretty well. I'm just going to put this neck off to the side for now. Now I need to cut a piece out of the front so that we can put other stuff there. What shape would be best for a hole? Well, I guess you could use a square. That's kind of the standard hole shape, but anything here could really work. I kind of like this hexagon because I can get two angles on there. I'm just going to change it right into a hole first and then drag it out and holding the Shift key there, and you can see as it overlaps roughly where I'm cutting stuff out. I want this to be bigger, so I'm zooming out. It's fine if the hole that you cut out is way, way bigger than the object. It's fine, because all that happens, and now I'm just going to circle the camera around here so I can select these two. I don't want to select the other thing as I group these, because the hole just goes away. So it doesn't really matter how big it was to begin with. Oh, and here's a problem. Check that out. I sliced out part of the top, but the bottom is still there. So let's deal with that. I'm backing up. I'm hitting ungroup. I want to click off of here and then just on the ring, and I'm going to hit the D key, D as in dog. And what that does is raise anything that's sitting below the surface up to the surface exactly. Now that looks pretty good. I'm going to select this shape with it, do the cut again. And there it is. Now it may look like I cut off too much, but stay with me here because we're going to put something on the end. What goes on the end? Well, I encourage you to look, just to do a search for T-O-R-C, Torc, and you'll see a million different options there, but we're going to keep it simple.